And we are live. How is everybody doing in the YouTube universe? I am Kimberlina, and we are back with the Nola Creole Queen and Tammy and
Yes.
Kissy. My
Hello.
usual normal panel. And today we're going to discuss the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We had so much
Okay.
stuff going on, y'all. I mean, this did y'all really like the one that they did last night though?
Yeah, that was
Was it
drama.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
it was pretty good?
it
Yeah, that
What
was
was.
made it
drama.
pretty good for you, Tammy?
They're seeing through Erica Jane. That
Yeah.
was it. Yeah.
They was showing they was being,
Yeah.
they
Mm-hmm.
was doing some things. They
Yep.
weren't being scared of cats.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Hey Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Um, what about you, Kissy? What you liked about it?
Same thing. It was
Same thing.
yeah.
Everybody, I think the overall census is that people were finally getting into Erica's life
Yeah.
and
Right.
asking questions and holding her feet to the fire. That's what I think
Right.
too. So
Yeah.
y'all know I got to put my glasses on. I tried to do it without it, but it's not working. Oh, I can see so much better. So I'm going to start off our discussion, you guys. We're talking about Lisa Rinna.
Mm.
Okay. Everybody has noticed that whenever this whole conversation about Erika and the money and her ex-husband and the divorce, well, not so much the divorce, but the money, she's quiet. She's
Mm-hmm.
super quiet.
Mm.
And I feel like she is involved in this hiding of the money. Maybe not 100% like she meant to get involved, but I think that she knows a little more than she wants to let the world know she knows. I think
Right.
she's closer to the situation and knows some information that she probably should not be privy to. What y'all think about that?
I agree.
I
I
agree.
don't know if she's
Right.
involved like holding money or anything, but I
Right.
bet you she knows more than any of the other girls.
I
But
think
I'm
so
I
trying to
too.
do.
remember when those two got really close because she's like, "Oh yeah,
I,
we're really close." When did that happen?
I'm gonna tell
Because
you,
I
babes. Let me
remember
Yeah.
tell you,
Erica
they
not being
got
close
close
to.
when the little chick, the chick from the stories came on. Them two came. Remember what's her
Oh
name?
yeah,
Um, oh,
I
what
know
is
what
her
you're
name with the
talking about.
blonde hair?
Yeah,
And
she
she's
plays.
she's
She plays
on
on the
like
Young and
One
the
Life to
Restless.
Live or something,
Young and the
huh?
Restless. Young and the
Young and the
Restless.
Restless.
Oh. Oh
Yeah, the
yeah.
one that
That's
plays
when
Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley. I'm
that's
trying to
when they
remember her
got
real name.
close. That's
Mm-hmm.
when
Okay.
because they remember they would go to her video sets when she was producing and shooting her videos. They would go and like hang out with her and stuff like. That's when they
Right.
Yeah,
got close. And then when
Eileen.
she
but
Eileen
left,
Davidson.
huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
Eileen. That's it.
Eileen Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
her
right.
name, Eileen. I liked Eileen actually.
Yeah.
But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell y'all with Lisa Rinna, I have a little. Y'all know I have these ideas and these stories and these little things that I guess my mind just runs away with me. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is my theory. Okay, I have another theory. I wrote this one down for a second because I didn't want to lose my thoughts. So this is what I think. Lisa Rinna was really close friends with Denise. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
Really close. I'm gonna say
Right.
I think it was like 15 years, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit more than 15 years.
Right.
Very close. Okay, so remember like 2 seasons back, Denise needed to get an attorney. And her and Erika and Lisa was sitting down eating, and they started pushing her to use time as her
Right.
attorney. And she
That's
was
true.
like, you could tell she didn't want to come out and say no, but she had this little look like, I don't really know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To me, okay, then the reunion where they were accusing her of sleeping with the other chick last season. Remember when Denise kept saying to Lisa Rinna, "Oh, I you talk about these girls. Oh, I have proof that you talk about these girls." Remember? And
Yeah.
everybody
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Show the proof, show the proof." And even Lisa was like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have anything." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I have it." And she was like, "Well, show it." But she was like, "I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm just
Hmm.
not gonna
Mm-hmm.
do that." I believe Lisa told her what she knew about Erika in that situation, what was what she was going through before it all came out. And I really believe that Denise was privy to that. And she didn't want to go there because she didn't want to like hurt Erika, throw Erika business out there. And I believe that's also why she didn't want to use time for her attorney. Now, how that sound?
Could be. Never thought about that.
Because they were close, y'all. They were close and they talked. And that's why Denise was so hurt that she turned on her like that. Huh. Okay.
Could be, yeah.
That's
fast
true.
forward. I'm a fast forward. I had to just let y'all know. I had to put that out there for y'all. Okay, so now let's talk about last week for 1 second. Did y'all hear Crystal tell Erika when she walked into the hotel, "Oh, this is like a mansion in here"? Y'all remember that?
I missed that. She
She
told
said,
hear
"Oh,
that.
you gotta, oh, this is like a mansion." And then they said they heard noises, and somebody said, "Oh, who's that?" And then she said, "Oh," she had to admit that she had bought help. And she said, "Well, somebody had to be here with with her dog while she was gone."
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Did
I
y'all
do
hear
remember
that?
that. No, I
All the
remember
money
that.
you
yeah.
owe them people, and you got somebody there to take care of your dog while you
Yeah.
visiting your friends for the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's low down. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah. That's true.
I think she had some glam team there. I
That's
believe
what
that.
I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think she did too. And I don't think
Yeah.
she wanted to admit it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
the other
I'll
thing
say my opinion. I'll say, yeah, let her know.
I gotta roll my banner.
Yeah.
I gotta roll
Roll your banner.
I
Roll the banner.
gotta roll a banner. I gotta roll a banner. So everything I'm saying
Roll it.
and everything that they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
everything
Right.
you guys see it on my banner. This is allegedly, and this is of our opinion. Okay. So
Right.
let's get that clear and out of the way. Okay. So now, so the other thing I wanted to bring up was, remember when she was crying to Kyle two shows back, and that
Hmm.
mascara was running, and everybody was like, "Oh no, she faked that," because she normally wear, she knows,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
So why, when she cried last week about Garcelle, I didn't see nothing running down her face. I looked at it twice just to see, and I saw nothing. And you know why? She was not prepared to cry. That's why. Her
Hmm.
feelings was really hurt in that scene.
Yeah.
First
Feelings.
scene, her feelings wasn't hurt. She was just putting on for the cameras.
Yeah.
This
Hmm.
scene, I'm really hurt. No mascara running. Her face was clear and clean, just like tears. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Which y'all think I'm off base with that one?
No, I think that's true.
Yeah.
And I do notice something too. Do you notice when she cries, she never wipes away the tears? I'm like, it's just
Hmm.
natural that when you cry, you wipe
Right.
away the tears. Like she's letting
Yeah,
people know I'm crying. I'm really crying.
yeah. You
Like
gotta
she
show
never
it.
wipes
Yeah.
it away. Mm-mm.
She's such a phony, y'all.
Yeah.
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 I just can't get down with it. Now, let me tell y'all what I did do. I went back and I looked at some unseen footage that they did not show on the regular show for
Hmm.
last week. So I said, "Oh, I didn't know they had this. Let me check this out." So I watched it again with the scenes that they deleted. Okay.
Hmm.
So guess what I saw? In one scene, okay, remember that scene when she had the girls over to her hotel room, right? And she told Crystal, "Oh, you make drinks so well. Can you make the drinks?" And then her, Garcelle, and Sutton was standing at the bar talking. And Garcelle says, "Oh, what don't kill you only makes you stronger."
Stronger.
Hmm.
Okay, here's what they cut out. She looked at Garcelle, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I wrote it down, honey, because I didn't want to misquote her. So she says, this, I'm sorry, no, that's not the part. I'm on the wrong part. She said, let me see, mess with Erika because she knew she was done with the show. Okay, wait, that's the wrong part I was talking about. Let me get to where I need to be. So she was talking and she said, where is this? Where is this? She said, y'all, where did I write this at? Okay, so she was saying, it's, oh, y'all, I cannot
You
believe I
sure you
can't.
wrote it down?
I did. I promise y'all I wrote it down.
Did you write it on the back of your hand and you wash your hand?
I know, wait. This is so disgusting. Because I know I wrote this down.
Can you kind of
Oh, this sucks, y'all. Well,
give
anyways,
a brief
I'm just gonna go
synopsis of
ahead
what?
and just say it the
Yeah.
way I need to say it. So she pretty much was saying that she says, well, she says, I'm just waiting for that to happen, right? Then she says, because to be honest, she said, she was, oh, I cannot believe I'm losing my train of thought right now. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'll come back to it. I'll
Okay.
just come back to it. I'm gonna let it go because I'm losing my train of thought. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
So we talked about the tears. Um, so now let's go ahead on to the show for last night then.
Mhm.
So tell me, you guys, what do y'all find? What was y'all favorite part for the show?
My favorite part of the show was.
I like the part for Sutton when she
Yeah.
called them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't wait to see what happens next week. Yeah.
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 Because she pretty much was like, oh no, we're not gonna have this. I don't really feel comfortable being with
Mhm.
being with her because, oh, you know what? So Sutton called her ex-husband, right? Let's go there. I need to talk about that. Sutton has an ex-husband. Okay. Sutton's ex-husband is a financial advisor.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sutton ex-husband is worth $2.1 million. He's been in finance for 24 years. Who y'all think divorced who? Did Sutton divorce him or did he divorce Sutton? What y'all think?
Well,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out if he's worth 2.4 million. I mean, that's a lot of money.
2.1 million.
2.1 million. The clothes that she wears is way more expensive than somebody worth $2.1 million.
Mhm.
I know.
She gets Dolce & Gabbana off,
So
straight
she
directly
must
from.
have had some money of her own,
But
is
I
what I'm
want to
trying to
say,
say.
I remember her saying that her family had money.
Yeah, I don't
I
I
believe
think
so.
she has more money than him because did you
Mhm.
see that bracelet that she had on? And
Yes.
Erica said,
Yes.
I mean, not Erica.
Lisa.
Lisa said,
Rena.
"Is that?"
Mhm.
She said, "Is that real?" And she said, "Of course it's real." She said, "Oh my gosh, how much did that cost?" She said, "I'm not going to tell you. It was full of, I don't know if it was diamonds, but it was
It
full of
looked
some
like
kind of
diamonds.
gem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine? That was in the tens of
Girl.
thousands of dollars.
Yes.
That's not somebody who's worth $2.1 million. Sutton's
Right.
got some more
No.
money.
Yes, she has money.
She's
Yes.
got
She
some more money.
100% has money.
And isn't she renting Kyle's house for like 50,000 a month? Something crazy
Yes.
like that. It was
That
something
Mhm.
girl got
crazy. It was some
Sutton
crazy
has
something.
money.
Yeah,
Money.
Yes.
yeah. Because
And
even Lisa said yours. She said, I forget. You really are rich. She's
yeah,
rich.
Yeah.
she's
Mhm.
rich. And let me tell y'all, guess what? Sutton husband divorced her. Now let me tell you how he went about doing this. This is what shocked me, okay, when I read this. Do you know he divorced her on her birthday?
Ooh.
Oh.
He filed for divorce on her birthday and turned around and bought her a birthday cake. Now you
I
tell me
wouldn't
that's
need it.
not low down. That's low down to me.
I wouldn't need it. I
I would
wouldn't
be
need it.
Mm.
so mad. I mean, I don't think she knew. I mean, not unless he was like, had like, I'm getting a divorce, in the happy birthday card or something.
Right.
But
Yeah.
could you imagine, realizing maybe later the next day or when you get the divorce papers that, wait a minute, this is dated my birthday. Didn't you bring me
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like when it all hit
Right.
you, oh
Yeah.
baby, I'd have been so mad. But then I'm thinking, did he really, like, maybe she put him through a lot for him to be
I
so
don't know. I
mean.
like Sutton, but she cries a lot. She's kind of weak and she's
Mhm.
kind of weak
You
and
know what?
wimpy.
Sutton reminds me of those women with money that turns their nose up at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you do something, it's like, oh, you know, you say the wrong word. Oh, it's like, and maybe she handled him kind of crazy, y'all. That's what I'm thinking. That's
To
what
me,
I'm
she's
thinking.
not quite as bougie as you would think she'd be with all the money. I think some of the other ones are more bougie than she is. But
You think
um,
she's not that
Erica's
bougie?
more bougie than she is, even though Erica
Yes.
would play it off,
But
at times.
Mhm.
But she
see,
was, and Erica, came from nothing. She said it.
but
But
see, that's what I'm
Sutton,
saying about the difference between people with money, real money, and
right,
people
versus
who
those.
Mhm.
faking
Yeah.
it till they
Yeah.
making it. You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like,
Right.
Yeah.
man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
y'all,
agree.
I
Mhm.
found what I was
Exactly.
going to say. I found it. I found it.
So it was his
Thank
peace.
y'all. Look,
Karen said it was his peace offering, I guess, to
his
divorce
peace
papers.
offering, girl.
Peace out.
Yes, Karen. That's what I think too.
Peace
That's what I
out.
think too. I'm gonna drop this link in this chat, Karen. If you watch it or if you have any knowledge of what we're talking about, you can click on that link and I'll pull you in and you can talk with us. So here's what Erika said at the actual bar scene. Okay, guys. Here we go. She said, Garcelle said, what doesn't break you make you stronger? Erika said, in some ways, honestly, even though the hits keep coming every day, in some ways, it's like a weight off my shoulders because I keep saying is, and then Rhinna started whistling. And she was like, who's whistling? This is getting on my nerve. And she came in and she like shut her down. And I felt
Mm.
like Rena knew she was getting ready to talk too much. They had
Yeah.
been drinking, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she was being
Mhm.
her girl and being like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. So they probably had already gotten together and they were like, we need to have a call. So if you're saying a little bit too much, I have to reel you in. I'm gonna whistle.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what
Right.
it is.
Right. Because guess what? When have you, and look what she said,
Come
y'all.
on.
Look what, listen what Rena said. Rena said, oh, because in her confessional, they must have asked her where the whistling came from, why you started whistling. And she goes, oh, you know what? I whistle when I'm happy. I just do that. I mean, don't everybody whistle when they're happy? And
Mhm.
normally when a person says something like that in their confessional, they reel tape back and they'll show them doing
Doing it.
either the opposite or
There's
what
none.
they said they do,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Rena been
Mhm.
on that show for too long. I have never heard her whistle. Have you
Right.
ever heard
No.
her whistling?
No, that was her. That was
Right.
her call
That
to
was the
her to
clue.
stop.
That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
stop
That was
talking.
the little red flag,
Talking too
girl.
much.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, Okay, so let me ask y'all about Kyle. Is Kyle worried about being friends with Erika because of this?
I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
so.
You don't
Mm-mm.
think she? So you don't think
Mm-mm.
that she worried? I mean, y'all
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
saw her. Did y'all hear
Mm-mm.
what she was saying in her confessional? Like she might not
No.
be okay.
No, I
And
think,
she's
No.
but
go
remember
ahead.
what I said to you before? I said out of all of them, even Ed Garcelle in the mix, Kyle is the most perceptive. Kyle picks up
Mhm.
on things. She always has. I mean, she's had moments where I'm like, I'm not liking you too much this season. But
Mhm.
Kyle is the most perceptive. She picks up on stuff.
Right.
And she's
Huh.
sitting back listening. And you can tell when she does, she just sits and she just watches and she doesn't say
Mhm.
much of anything. She knows, but
Mhm.
she doesn't want to say too much on national TV
Right.
to make Erika look bad.
Right.
Kyle
Right.
Right.
Kyle picked up
Yeah.
on it. She knows that something's not right.
Right.
And
Right.
who's to say, she's been a part of Beverly Hills for a long time. She's
Mhm.
heard stuff. She's
Right.
heard stuff, but she's not going to
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
it on TV.
Right.
Right.
Cause,
Right.
cause
Yeah.
she did say she heard about the woman. She had heard
Who?
rumblings
What?
about.
Who is this woman?
Yeah. Are
No,
we talking about the
seriously.
Yeah.
judge lady that they was talking about with the pictures in the
I don't
bedroom?
know
Did
who.
they say
I
she
don't
was
know.
60 years old?
The judge when he was messing with Judge Bigelow. That's what she was talking about.
Oh.
And buying her
Oh.
plastic surgery.
And
Oh.
she was
Okay.
using them.
Yeah.
Girl, that's what you wait. Let me say this. You gonna mess with a man that is a billionaire, well, millionaire, a
Millionaire.
millionaire,
Yeah.
and you that's what you want? You need you want some plastic surgery, and you're a judge. You want some plastic
Yeah.
surgery from him? That don't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
I would want
Well,
so much more than plastic. No,
he
I
gave
don't
it
want
to
no
him.
plastic surgery. All can you just if I need something every now and again, I might ask for, give me some diamonds. Give me something that I don't get myself. You know what I'm saying? Surprise me. Do stuff like that. I don't want no plastic surgery from you.
Yeah.
Every
Well,
time I
Mhm.
look at my nose, I'm gonna be like that.
what
Man,
she
he didn't
asked
bought me
for?
Yes, she wanted.
I need to go get another nose because all I'm thinking about is him.
Erika got her plastic surgery, so Erika didn't care that he was messing around. I'm pretty
She
sure.
didn't.
She
She
Come
was
on
probably
didn't.
now.
messing around too.
I mean, come on
She
now.
knew.
Seriously.
Hmm. Yeah,
She did.
I
She
think she
know.
knew.
So
Yeah.
Sutton, like I said, goes to her ex-husband, who is a financial advisor. Okay, so her husband is the head of he works for he's a global head of credit research for the investment management company PIMCO. Okay. His full name is Thibault. Who names their child? I'm sorry, Mr. Christian. Thibault Christian Strack. That's why I would go by the name Christian too, if my
Yeah, I think
first
I
name
would.
was
Hmm.
Thibault. T
Yeah,
H
Yeah.
me too.
I B A L T. No, Christian. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, my name is Kimberlana. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like Thibault. That's crazy. So why would she call him about the situation?
I think she was trying to get information, trying to get the inside, like how does it really work?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Because
she
she
got
said
it.
he had a good team. A good team.
right, right. But one thing I noticed also, Sutton, when she was crying a lot because of Garcelle,
Mhm.
Sutton was like, she said, it's not making sense for her to cry because of that. She was like, it's
Right.
not making sense. She knew there was
Right.
more because I think she saw that article.
Hmm.
Someone gave her a heads up about the article. That's what I think.
Yeah. That's what I think too. By him having
Hmm.
that team for their divorce, because you know what? She has more money than him. You're right,
That's what
Kissy,
I believe.
because when they were talking at the table and she told Erica and she said, it's your forensic team. My
Right.
husband had the best forensic team. And when she said
Exactly.
that, I said,
Oh,
well, what? Why? I thought she was going to say she had the best forensic team.
No.
But
No.
obviously, he was trying to find all her money.
No, she's got, I believe she has more
oh.
money than he
Did you
does.
catch that, Tammy?
I didn't realize that. I wasn't even thinking about it that
Yeah,
way.
me
Yeah.
either. It just
Uh,
connected for me when Kissy said it earlier. And I
Mm-hmm.
just remember,
yeah.
yeah, so she's the one with all the moolah, all of the laja. Okay. So let's talk about Crystal. Let me tell y'all a little background on Crystal. Crystal
Crystal.
went to the University of California. She studied in biology and history. Crystal is smart. Even though she worked for, I don't know how person, maybe she was working for them while she was going to school. Maybe that's what
Right.
happened. But she's a smart chick. And I like Crystal. Okay. So she's also the co-founder of Real Cocoa Beverage Company with her brother Jeffrey in China. This company they own is in China. They make beverages. Her and her
Okay.
brother.
Her brother's
Because
like a superstar or something,
yeah.
right?
He's a
Yeah.
pop
Right.
singer,
Yeah.
a
Oh.
well-known pop singer.
Right.
Yeah. So let me just tell y'all this. I was doing some digging, and here's what, and I'm going back to Tom and Erica right now. Bravo Bone Collector on Instagram. Don't know where the ladies got the idea that the house was sold because the house is still owned by Tom. And the bank trustee is trying to sell it along with their Pasadena house. However, it is not in Tom's name. It is owned by G&L Aviation. So Tom is the owner of the home. Well, according to this, it says that Tom owns it, but and I don't know why it's worded this way, you guys. I know in my head I was like, how could Tom own it and be owned by G&L Aviations? I'm not sure how that would work.
Who is
Unless
GNL?
both of
Who
them
is
own it.
GNL? Who is
Huh?
GNL Aviation?
Yeah, G&L Aviation. But it was the same situation with the plane. You know those planes? They had two planes. She thought that they owned the plane, and then people did research and found that the plane not even in his name either. So like Tom is, like Tom really faking it. Like
He's
I
a
don't know what he did
shyster.
with the people money, huh?
He's a shyster. Like he
He's a
knows how
shyster.
to wheel and deal.
Now you got a plane that's not yours and a house that you told your wife was yours and it's not really owned by you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
what's really going on? So the house is priced at $101,250,000.
Wait a minute, how
Three
much is it?
bedrooms, 4 baths.
The house that they live in is only 1 million.
The house that she was looking for, that she said she
Oh,
had
that she
never
was
been to.
looking for. That
Okay.
was okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sorry. So
Okay.
the house that she was talking to with the girls, oh yeah, Tom, we own a house. I don't know where it is. Okay, that house is up for sale. That's
Okay.
the house that's owned
Okay.
by G&L
All right.
Aviation.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
and it's up for sale for $1,250,000. And guess what? It's the same house as Kyle have. Same house. The kitchen is just like that. I was trying to pull up some pictures, y'all, but I can't seem to get them up of the house. But it looks just like when you saw Kyle's house, you saw their house. Okay. So that's the deal with Tom too. So why, Tom is lying. Now, could Tom be lying to his wife though? You think she knew where that house was? And that it was being sold, and she was just trying to play dumb with these girls because they just eating up everything that she do because they so oblivious to the whole shenanigans and everything that she's doing and saying. Y'all think she knew?
I don't think she knew
No.
about that house. That house,
No.
I don't think she knew about. Well, she said she knew about it. She said, but
Uh-huh.
she didn't know where it
No, where it
was.
was. Yeah.
Which
But
honestly
I don't believe her.
makes no sense as a wife.
Yeah,
How
I
would
don't
you?
believe her.
Which
Mm-mm.
yeah, that's kind of true
Yeah.
because
Because
as a
guess
wife,
what? I'm gonna
how's
tell
your
you.
husband gonna tell you we got a house,
But you gotta be
but
a
you won't tell
woman.
me where it is? Yeah.
Right.
If you married
Yeah.
to a man that has money, you got to become an investigator.
That's
When
true.
that man don't want to tell you what, you waiting for him to just be open.
Yeah.
But
Right.
when the time come where you ask some questions and you realize, oh, he's just not gonna tell me nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
You start digging. That's what you're supposed to do,
Right.
right?
That is true.
I mean, that's what my grandmother taught me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got to know what you have, what your husband have. Your husband might have a whole nother family somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you need to figure this stuff out. So to me, she too doggone smart to be playing these games with us, with me. I feel some kind of way about Erika right now because I feel like you trying to pull the wool over my eyes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm feeling kind of offended right now about her situation.
So what does GNL mean? What does GNL stand for?
You know what? I don't know, but I'm sure gonna figure it. I'm gonna find out.
Probably
I'm gonna
Girardi and
find out.
Lisa. Let me stop.
What you said, Tammy? Say it again.
Girardi and Lisa.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay,
Just
y'all. We
joking.
gotta talk. We gotta talk about these fashions. Please, let's talk about these fashions for a minute. Why in the world will Garcelle? See, I'm feeling offended again. I'm gonna stop watching this show because I'm taking stuff too personally.
Yeah, you can't do
Why?
that.
Why in the world would Garcelle wear brown? Did she have on brown cowgirl boots with that red dress when they went to eat?
I didn't even pay attention to
I
the
didn't
type
pay,
of boots.
I didn't even notice
Y'all
that.
didn't see them cowgirl boots?
No.
She had on cowgirl boots with the red dress. Then Sutton, all the money Sutton got, And Sutton, to me, she tried to do her name brand stuff all day, every day. But I don't really care for all her fashions
Yeah.
too much either. I think sometimes she do too much, but she did way too little to me with that red plaid Christmas dress on. Did you see that? Girl, that was circa 1980.
But it was
That's what
around
I
Chris.
remember.
Wasn't it around Christmas time
It was
though?
It
Christmas.
was, but I mean, not no red plaid. Okay, Kissy is okay. Kissy, you're the fashion guru. You tell me, like, come on.
I didn't mind the dress, but I didn't like it on her.
You didn't
See, I
mind that?
like.
It was just a
No,
straight.
I actually no, I know, but a dress like that, you could dress it up or dress it down.
But
See,
But
I like that dress.
for her, it was just kind of funny because you're right. She's always like, flashy with the
yeah,
Leonor, always got a print, some huge print or something. So it was for
right.
her, it was kind of blah. But
It did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything for her. Her
I,
body,
I
her shape.
fast forwarded it.
Did she say it
Her
was either
body.
ready? Did she say it was ready to wear or off the
She said
rack,
it was
something
ready
like
to
that?
wear,
Ready to wear.
Ready
Yeah.
to wear.
which is off the rack. But for her,
Yeah, that's
she
what
doesn't. She does couture, so
I expect a little bit more from Sutton. I really, really do, y'all. Okay, Garcelle, she hitting and missing with these fashions.
yeah. But
She
Garcelle's
hitting
not
and missing.
really. She misses more than she hits.
She misses way more than she
And
hits.
the
I agree.
wigs. Please tell me those wigs start to look. One morning that wig looked like a hat sitting on the top of her head. I was like, "Are
I
you
was saying the
serious?"
same thing.
It
I
looked
was
just
like,
like a
oh
hat.
Lord,
It looked like she
Oh,
just woke up and slapped it on, like you
I
would put a hat
know.
on. I'm like, didn't even
Like no, like
try
the
to
edges,
do the
like
edges.
what's
Nothing.
going on? And girl, the worst thing I hate is
It's the
when they do
part
those wigs with parts right
with the
here,
part, and the part
and
looks
and it's
fake,
too
and
much
it's humped up,
hair.
like right here, and it's too much hair.
So
Cause
now I'm a stylist. I'm the
us as black
hairstylist.
people, our parts
I'm
aren't
looking
that
at these wigs. I'm
our
checking
parts aren't
all of
that
this stuff
thick.
out.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
That ain't no. I'm not happy with that. And
yeah,
okay,
her
so what
wigs,
about Miss Crystal Fashions?
Crystal,
Is she? Do
Crystal.
y'all think she coming up now? She getting better with her dressing? Because I think this shows she was stepping up a little bit.
Yeah, but I think Crystal dressed the way she dresses. I think she's
yeah.
kind of a casual, and she just wears nice, just nice, stately clothes. Like,
Hmm.
Is that because she's a mom? Y'all think that's
no,
because she's a
all of
mom?
them are
Mm-mm.
moms. I just think that's the way
That's
she
who she
dresses.
is.
But I think for
Okay.
her, it works. I think she's not over the top, and she's not pretending to be over the top,
But
except with the $20,000 purse. Because remember the purse
she'll do it.
that
She'll do a
Hermes.
nice bag every now and
Yeah, I think it was
again to
Hermes.
thrill the girls. Give
Yeah,
us something to look at, something to
yeah.
aspire to.
But like her pants, like those leather ones that Sutton called ugly. I'm sure those pants were every bit $1,000 because they
Yeah,
were
but they was
designer.
ugly though. I have leather pants, and I'm sorry,
Well,
but my leather pants. When a woman wear leather pants, you supposed to be a little sex. It's a little sexiness going on when you put on leather pants.
she had those retro. They were the retro '80s style that we used to wear back in the '80s.
That's what,
With
the
the
police. The
taper,
police and
with the
don't
pleats,
nobody.
which I like that because it's definitely coming back. And in a way,
Girl,
Mhm.
I hope it does.
girl, where they wearing that at? Baby, where they wearing that at?
Oh, it's
Because
coming
I don't
back.
see that out here in New
No, but
Orleans.
it is going to come back. It is
I
coming
don't
back.
see it.
It's slowly coming back.
Girl, she must be bringing it back. She bringing it
Yeah,
back.
I actually like that whole tapered, the tapered leg, kind
I
of wide,
can't
and the
do them
tapered
three
leg.
pleats in the
Mhm.
front, bro. I
It's
can't
coming
do.
back. You wait.
Oh Lord,
You're gonna do
I
it.
won't be doing that one. I'm still
Yes, you
sticking
will.
to my bell bottoms because I'm a '70s girl. I'm just gonna go there.
Oh, you can do that.
What about who else, y'all? Let me see.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh Lord, we ain't talking about Kathy fashions. Matter of fact, let's go to Kathy. Let's talk about Kathy. So, Miss Kathy. Kathy is staying far as possible away from this whole Erika James situation. Remember
Mhm.
when your girl was like, "You've been on her for this long, you've been on her," and before she could say that, Kathy was like, "I don't know her."
And I don't know her.
Kathy
I
is
just met her.
Kathy was like, "Not me."
I just
Oh
met
no,
her.
no. Yeah, Kathy said, I got too much going for me and my family to be connected with this foolishness. I don't think so. Oh, girl, I don't know. Kathy's starting to grow on me a little bit.
She's so dizzy. It's like,
Yeah.
you can't hate
she's
her.
starting to grow on me. At first, I was like,
I
So,
like
well,
Kathy on there.
Kathy
I
was
do.
funny when because she said to Dorit what I was thinking. She said the exact same thing I was thinking. She
yeah.
said, "Why in the world would you waste an outfit like that on a bunch of women?" Because Dorit
Right.
never wears
Girl,
the same thing twice.
she
And I'm
Mhm.
looked like
like,
she was.
why would you wear even? I mean, first of all, who wears that in the wintertime? Because it was the wintertime.
That's what I
Uh,
was thinking.
but I'm like, I was thinking the same thing. Why would you
Yeah.
wear that now?
Right.
Right.
She's so showy now. Like
She
she's
like. I
Mhm.
mean,
on.
the
She's
shorts was.
on.
They was like booty shorts, weren't they?
They were like, yeah, they were like hot pants up under like a lace top and pants.
Nah,
Yeah.
she knows she
Mhm.
need to stop. She another one with that wig she had on. That blind wig with the little wavy kind of.
Oh
That was
yeah.
that was definitely
Mhm.
like too fake of a wig. Like that was too much. And
Yeah. I didn't pay much attention to it.
Dorit, and I generally like Dorit fashions, but I agree that what she had on, like that's something you want to wear out with your husband somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not in a house with women for Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what she thought they was gonna have strippers coming through or something? You know what I'm saying? Girl, she is a
Like I
trip.
said, Kyle is the best dressed, and honestly,
Yeah,
Kyle is one of my favorite best dressed. I think of all the housewives, other than Teresa. I like Teresa from New Jersey.
yeah. I
I
like
love the way
Teresa.
she dresses.
I do too. I think she's a good dresser. Erica's a
Mhm.
great dresser too. She really is. I like her fashion.
Yeah, Erica can, but then sometimes she goes over the top, kind of like Sutton. Sometimes it's a
Mhm.
little
She
much,
does. She
but she
does.
can
But
carry
I
it off
think
with that personality. With her
but the
personality.
difference though, Kissy, I feel, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, but the difference to me is Sutton goes too far sometimes, and I don't think she means to. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when she go over the top, I think she do it by mistake. You know what I'm saying? But when Erica go over the top, she do it because she want to.
Yeah,
Like
but
she wants to make a
Sutton's
statement
over the
today.
top is different than Erica's. Like Sutton's over the
Mhm.
top might be a dress with a Picasso picture on the front of it, or
Girl with all them
or something
sequins,
like that. You know what I mean?
but she
But
be having all them
Erica's
sequins,
over the
Kissy.
top is kind of like Dorit's over the top, where they have a ponytail touching the floor, and they'll
Mhm.
have rhinestones from their forehead down to the tip, and they'll have um, long gold, fingernail rings or something. So
Okay,
hers is over the top. I think Sutton
gotcha.
Sutton will have that one piece, that showstopper piece, and then
Right,
that's it.
Mhm.
Then everything else is just plain. Her hair is plain, her makeup is
right,
plain, her shoes are plain. She
right.
doesn't really wear real high heels.
She
So
doesn't.
yeah.
So now we're gonna hit our three. I was saving this for last. Our three good good points. Okay, good topics. We're gonna start off with this whole situation about seeing color. Let's talk about that.
Mhm.
On the show, Kathy says, "I don't." She was messing with Sutton. Are you one of those people that don't? I heard you one of those people that don't see color. And Kathy was pretty much saying that she don't see color, right? Um, then Dorit starts talking about how she has brown skinned people, you know, and they're her kids' favorite type of people. You know what I'm saying? Like as if we M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like the green ones. You know what I'm saying?
I like it M&Ms with peanuts.
Yeah. So my thing is, Garcelle said no. Back in the day, you might feel like, you don't have to see color. But today, we want you to see color. What's your perspective on white people think, I'm sorry, white or Caucasian persuasion? I don't want to be rude to nobody that might be watching, but um, what's your perspective on that? Like, do you want them to see color? Should they see color? Should they not see? Is it okay if they don't see it? Like, what you thinking?
You gonna take it first, or want
Mhm.
me to take it?
You can take that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Tammy. Tammy
I
said, "Oh, you can take it." Tammy must be dating a Caucasian. No, I'm just like,
No.
No.
No, I
I'm
agree
just
100%.
go ahead, girl. Go
But
ahead.
I've always felt like that. I hated that statement. And I know when people say it, they mean well. And I know that when Dorit said it, she meant well. But she messed up when she put the little thing in there. You know, the people that work in my house, they're Hispanics and they're black and they're
Mhm.
Filipino. She said everything but white, basically. You know.
Did you pick
Hmm.
that up,
Yeah, and I picked
Yeah.
it up before. And the
girl?
crazy thing is Kyle picked it up because when she said that, Kyle turned and looked at Garcelle, and then
Hmm.
Garcelle turned and looked at her. So even Kyle picked it up.
Yep.
Hmm.
Um, but no, I agree with what they said about the not seeing color, and it is true. You know, I know people mean well when they say it. They're like, okay, I just look at everybody like they're the same. But like I always say, I said the same thing that Garcelle says. No matter what I am, I could be a fashion designer, I'm a mother, I'm a woman, you know, no matter what I am, the first
Right.
thing I was and I will always be is black.
Hmm.
And
Right.
you might not know nothing else about me, but I promise you, if I meet somebody and they say, "Oh, well, what did Kissy look like?" Well, she's black and she has
Hmm.
braids. They're gonna say that. It's just gonna come out because that's what
Right.
people
Right.
see. They see first, they see color, then
Right.
the sex, of course, orientation, male, female, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, she meant well, but
Hmm.
these times are different now,
Then
and
Hmm.
back
people
then.
don't want to hear it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn, Tammy. Tammy, mammy, come on.
Yeah. Well, working in this area. Oh,
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Sometimes at work you hear people say that a lot. I don't see color. Some of them mean well, but then there are others that don't. Depending on
Right.
who you're talking to. That person that don't, they're saying that just to keep the heat off of them. Because I work with some
Mhm.
people. Well, I work with some people like that,
Right.
and I'm like, as long as you know your place,
Know your place.
and yeah, don't say
Tammy say,
anything out of
long
the
as you know
way,
your place.
we'll be fine. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Now I'm gonna say this. Do I need a person? Do I want somebody to see color? I do. I'm gonna come from the perspective of having a Creole background, being Creole. My children, being the way that they are, looking the way that they look. Um, they People see them and they don't see black until my psycho daughter opens her mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, "Oh, she black," because she talks the way she talks. You know what I'm saying? And she's black. You know, my son, same thing. Until he opens his mouth, then it's like, "Oh, okay, he's black." You know. So, in my opinion, my children have such a hard time. Hey, my children have such a hard time with people seeing them as black.
Yeah, but
It's
but
hurtful to a
to
degree.
a certain,
Even
I would say that. I mean, of course, I'm not biracial, but being black in this
no, go
country
ahead.
and being descendants of slaves, and my grandmothers on both sides were biracial, but that's most black people in this country who've been here since slavery. There is not a black
Mhm.
person in this country that's been here since slavery that's 100% African. They're just not. But I think
Right,
it's a little bit different when you are biracial. It is a different people want. Here's the thing: people want to put you in a box. They want you to be black, or
yes,
they want you to be white, or other.
that's right.
They don't want to see you as what you are. Because I remember back in the day when what's the Tiger Woods, he had made this comment about, I'm not black. It didn't offend me because I'm like,
Right,
it is
Hmm.
true. It is true.
right,
His mother is Asian, and it's not fair to her for him to completely deny her. Now,
right.
me, the way I would grow up, I'm sure my parents would be kind of like Halle Berry's mother, who said, "You look in the mirror, you see a black woman. Even though your mother's white, you see a black woman."
Mm-hmm.
But she does. You look at her, that's the first thing you think. But you do have the kids or adults who are biracial, and people look at them, they're not really sure. So they want to put you in a box. So if you don't look
Right.
black, then the first thing they want to do is make you other or white.
Right.
If you don't fit in
Right.
that box. So
Right.
I think it's a
But
little
let's
bit
let's
different.
but let's say this, Kissy. Um, we've had little conversations about being fair complected women. You know what I'm saying? And how, we have people give us a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right, you know what I'm saying? But it's life. You know what I'm saying? Darker complected women that they could come at us sideways. They look at, first thing they do is, they don't really put you in the box of black like you're saying first, because if you just see your skin complexion, you know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, they start wanting to try you. You know what I'm saying? She bright. Now you gotta prove how black you are. You know what I'm saying? Or they want you to feel like you need to prove how black you are. And, for me, I go back to what Garcelle said. I'm going to need you to just chill with all that foolishness. And I'm going to need you to just see me for what I am.
Right.
Beyond whatever you looking at on my skin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See me for who I am. And for those who can't,
yeah, but that's never. I mean, but that's never going to change. I mean,
it's not going to change. It's not going to change.
It's
You're
not
right
going to
about
change.
that.
That's been embedded in us since we came over here. It's just,
that's right.
It's just the way.
That's right.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's just what it is.
It's true. Yep. So then we done with that. Y'all done with that? We ain't got nothing else to say about that, right? Okay. That was a good discussion. I'm glad, I liked us talking about that for a minute. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to talk about is Kathy. Let me bring up something I want to share with you guys. I read this little article about Kathy. It's a good thing, you guys. Nothing bad, nothing bad. Can y'all see it? Oh wait,
It needs to go up.
Okay, so Kathy and her daughter Nikki are doing a new cooking show together. Did y'all know about that?
I saw that on something. I just glanced at it, but I didn't read much into it because I don't mean no harm, but neither one of them look like they can cook.
Girl, that's the whole point.
Is it Nikki or Paris?
Yes, that's what
Paris.
they were
I think
saying.
you're right. I think you're right, Tammy. I think it's Paris.
It's Paris.
Yes, it's Paris.
Yeah.
Cooking with Paris. And so on the show, they were actually making jokes and, about how, she didn't even know what was it, a spatula was? And like, she was like, oh, I call it the little whipping the, because she did one of her shows with her mom and she did another one with Kim Kardashian. And she was showing how Kim Kardashian knew her way around the kitchen, but, Paris did not. Okay. So now I just want to say that, remember, I don't know if you guys know, but like in the beginning when Kathy was going to be on the show, Paris was definitely not for it. She was like, oh, Lord have mercy, like, no. So in this, she explained that her reason for feeling that way was because she had watched her aunts Kim and Kyle fight and go at it real hard with each other all these years on this show. And she said she just did not want her mom to get caught up or involved in all. She said because everything that happens on the show is messy. It's all messy.
Yeah,
you know?
She's right.
Yeah.
And she just really did not want her mom to have that reputation, right? So that being said, she told her mom, I don't really want, you to do this show. Now she said that according to once she watched the show, she said she called her mom and she told her mom, I'm so proud of you. You really are hilarious. And I'm so happy that you're doing the show now. And she said, remember when I wanted to do, what was that little show she did with Nicole Richie,
Yeah.
Lionel Richie's daughter?
Yeah.
Simple life.
Simple Life.
Sure
That's
it
it.
was called Simple Life.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
she said, remember, Mom, when I did the Simple Life? All of this is in this article I put up, y'all. And she says, you were not for it. You know, she was like, her mom was totally against it. And she said, once she did it, her mom called her and was like, you really did a great job. I'm so proud. You know, it's all of that kind of stuff. So that was interesting to me. Now, what I was saying about her cooking. So the cooking show is called Cooking with Paris. And Paris isn't sure what a whisk or tongs are. And she says, so Paris says when she's doing it with Kim Kardashian West, she says, tongue, I didn't know it was called that. And then she said, I just called it like the picking upping thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
The picking upping thing. That's literally the way she
Hmm.
quoted it. Okay. But so anyway, so she's doing that. Her mom's gonna be doing the show, be on the show with her also. And so I was kind of happy, you know, that she changed her mind about her mom's feelings. I mean, you know, about her mom being on the show. That's my point.
Well, you
And
know
I just wanted to
why?
let y'all know
Because
about that.
well,
Huh?
I think it's because now she realizes her mother's not getting caught up in the drama. Her mother's so
Hmm.
spaced out. She's
So
she's not getting caught up in the drama.
no, she's not. And
Right.
so it's pretty
Now, if they would have
cool.
caught their mother when the show first started, when her and Kyle didn't get along, oh, that would have been some drama.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Because
Oh
I
Hmm.
yeah.
remember early on, like she would see her sister at parties, and her sister would kind of just stand back there and look at her. They didn't even talk.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And, and then let me say this too. So Paris said that she only watches the scenes with her mom. She was like, on the thing she says, I only watch the scenes with my mom. With all the rest of it, she skips right through the whole show. She just goes straight to when her mom's on the screen. And I'm
Okay.
like, I wonder how her aunt Kathy is gonna feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not Kathy, Kyle is gonna feel about this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's just it's funny, y'all. It's funny. So is there anything else that we need to talk about this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, y'all? What
Hmm.
about next week? What are we expecting to happen next week? What are y'all looking forward to or think that will happen?
I think Lisa's going to continue to support Erica, but I think Lisa's going to go back and tell Erica everything Sutton said, and she's going to confront her.
Okay, so wait, so you think that Lisa gonna go back and tell Erica what Sutton
Oh
said?
yeah,
Uh-huh. I
Is
think
that
Lisa
where you
will.
think that fight gonna come in at when they're like at the
at the table.
yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because
I do.
Lisa's so messy.
Lisa is
Oh,
messy, messy.
go ahead.
Yeah, Lisa was on what, Bravo last night?
Hmm.
I caught
Yeah.
the end of it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what happened, Tammy?
Well, when I went on, what is it, Bravo, to watch what happened live TV, I was reading some of the comments that a lot of people are just calling her out, saying, you're, you know what's going on, different things. You have the glasses on
Mhm.
because you're covering eyes because you don't want us to see the truth in your eyes. I was like,
Oh
oh
yeah.
wow,
Yeah,
Oh
she had
yeah.
yeah,
glasses on. She wouldn't take
hmm
them off, and then finally at the end, she took them off. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
hmm
yeah. She got some stuff going on. She
Yeah,
really, really
she
does.
seemed nervous to me last night. Like if you really kind of looked
yeah,
at her, because Lisa's always on. Like that's why I said she's fake. Like you can tell nobody's on like that
hmm
all the time. She's fake.
yeah,
And last night on Watch What Happens Live, the little bit I saw because I missed the beginning of it,
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, yeah.
hmm
She seemed nervous. She didn't seem
Yeah.
like her normal self. She was
Really?
trying. Oh yeah,
Mm.
she
hmm
seemed nervous.
I'm gonna
And
have
you
to
she
know,
go back
did.
Andy,
and
he's
check that
just
out.
as messy as the rest of them. He's
Oh
like, yeah,
yeah. Oh
well,
yeah.
people are wondering why you're sticking up for, and she's like, you could just tell.
Hmm.
She,
Exactly.
yeah,
So y'all,
something's
Hmm.
before
right.
we close, we got to talk about Harry's acrylic nails. Speaking of Lisa, that's the other third thing. I was like, there's a third thing. I knew it was something else. Oh baby. Okay, Harry with these acrylic. Okay, so Harry decided to get acrylic nails, which is Harry is Lisa's husband of many years. Okay. Harry decided he wanted to get acrylic nails on one hand because he don't want to play his guitar with a pick. I'm getting Jenna. What's his name? Jenna.
Oh
Jenna.
Lord.
Huh?
Are
Oh,
you
Lord.
talking about
Oh,
Bruce Jenner? They turned
Oh yeah, Chris
what's
Jenner. Ex-husband. What's his name?
yeah, Bruce Jenner. What's his name now?
uh, Caitlin,
Um, huh?
Caitlin.
Caitlin,
Caitlin.
Caitlin,
I'm getting
Caitlin
Caitlyn
Jenner.
vibes. I'm getting Caitlyn. They like all over me. I'm feeling them all over my body. I'm feeling this whole thing right here. Did y'all see the picture? You saw the
Yeah.
picture of his
Mm-hmm.
hands, right?
His hands look better than mine.
Yeah.
Girl, I was like, wait a minute. Did they do his nails or did they do his hands?
I know.
You know
You
what
see
I'm
how
saying?
good his hands look? They looked young.
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah.
They look
Mm-hmm.
feminine. I thought it was.
Uh-huh.
I said, wait, that can't be Harry Hamlin.
But
Man,
Harry, I'm sure he gets manicures,
Right.
hand massages. He gets all that.
Mm-hmm.
And
girl.
you know that there's a new technique now where you can actually get shot up with like in your hands. Tammy sent it to me where you can like make your hands look younger and it plumps up. It
Yes,
plumps up your
Yep.
hands.
I
So, and a
believe
lot
it.
of these celebrities are getting it. You can get it in your feet, you can get it in your hands.
And what it'll do, Kissy?
It plumps them up. So, you know, as we start getting older and our hands start to look a little more wrinkled
Oh,
and
so that
whatever,
skin don't be
yeah, it gives
wrinkling
you
and
back
stuff.
that
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
collagen,
no.
that you lost. Now, I'm not
Kissy,
saying that's what he got.
you
Huh?
need to be somebody dermatologist or something, girl. Because
Oh,
every time
Lord,
we get
no.
on these shows, you be teaching me some new stuff about
Oh,
all
no.
kind of stuff going on.
Oh,
Girl,
maybe I'm
shoot.
just, maybe I
But
need a life. Maybe I'm reading too much.
his
Yeah,
hands,
his hands look good.
this is what
Mm-hmm.
bothered me. Okay, let me just say this. Did it really bother me that he got acrylic nails?
It didn't bother me, no.
What bothered me really was his shape of the nail. When I saw his hand, I looked at the shape of the nail. Okay. The nail was shaped like my like I don't, when
Me neither. Me neither.
when I used to do hair, I keep my nails short. So I've always kept them short, you know. I don't do hair anymore, of course, but that's just a habit. I keep them short. But I have friends, and I love when my friends get their nails done and they be blinging and all kind of designs and the shape. I always look at the shape. His nails were shaped like a woman's
Yeah.
nails, not like a man. You could have your nails come all the way up to here. Wait, where's my camera? All the way up to here if you want to, Harry. Harry, you can have them all the way up to here if you like, my love, baby. You
Oh.
can have them up to here even. If you want, my baby, that's fine. But guess what? Make them square. Make them square like your real nail. Like make them go across, and then I know that won't look real pretty, but
But if
you
you
a
think
But
man.
about it, that's
that
kind of
would be
defeating the
hard.
purpose. And that's defeating
Right.
the purpose because picks are pointed
Pointy.
at the
Right.
end.
But
And
his
it's
So,
to
nails
pick his
weren't
guitar.
pointy.
huh?
They were
His nails
pointy,
weren't
But
pointy.
they were kind of rounded
rounded
though. They were
Yeah, they
kind of
was
rounded.
rounded.
Right.
So
to
you
pick the
said he did that.
guitar.
Y'all, he using this as an excuse. This man is in the middle of a transition, and we are
I don't
starting to
think
see the
so.
If he
beginning
only
of a
has it on, I
transition.
doubt that.
Mark
He
my
only has
word.
it on one hand. What's he
What?
going to be transitioned on one side?
Oh, it's
He
just the
only has,
beginning. It's just the beginning. I'm telling you, it's just the beginning. I don't know. I used to date a guitarist, a bass guitarist. Okay, y'all know y'all always get me to talk my business out here in these streets. I don't know why I fall for it. Kissy, always making me come with my own
I
stuff.
did not
Okay,
say
I did.
anything. I'm just telling you. I
My
know
ex
I got
did
friends
not.
who are
He
bass
did not
guitarists too.
have.
So,
He
and
had
my friend
manly
who's a
hands.
bass guitarist has short nails like me. She uses a pick.
Harry,
But
get a
why
pick.
why don't he want to use a pick?
Thank
He
you.
said he doesn't like using a pick. He'd rather, but you know, some people strum, and especially if you play acoustic guitar and not the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you play acoustic, a lot of them strum. They like to strum.
Okay, but
So
guess what? Get a pick. Get a pick,
he doesn't want
Harry.
a pick. He wants fingernails.
Harry wants to change.
His nails is not
Allegedly.
his nails are not bothering anybody. Let him have his nails on one hand. I
He's
think you
on
should
the
have got him on
verge.
both. I think you should have got
He
him on
is
both
on the
sides.
verge. Kissy,
No,
I
he's
don't care.
not.
No, I don't think he
He is on the verge. He on the
No.
line. He on the line right here,
uh-uh.
He's
straddling
like
that fence.
70. Why would he wait till he's 70 to be on the line?
Are you Caitlyn Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner?
Well, Caitlyn,
Caitlyn Jenner.
I guess she's about 60 something.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's never too late. Like they may be feeling like um, um, you know, I just feel like it's. I think he got I think he got another, and he not home, and allegedly he's sleeping with another man anyway. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, that came out like last year
Who?
on last year on the
Ah,
second hand. Yeah, that's just
yes,
so
Eric.
last year,
What
when
now? It's
everybody
coming.
went off on her about how she was treating Denise, like I was
Uh-huh.
looking at her Instagram. So everything was coming out. So some people started coming out with this whole thing about Harry, has a relationship and has always had a relationship with men. And there was this one guy that he's been messing around with or whatever. It was like a big thing. And you know how Lisa is. She takes everything and turns it into a joke. So she
Oh
was like
yeah.
turning it into a joke. I think the one thing about Lisa that I do like is that I don't know what happens when she goes home, and I know maybe some of this is a facade, but I like how she's able just to like let stuff go. Like it's just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she will turn
Okay.
everything into a joke. And she was
Right.
turning it into a joke.
But
So
remember that one episode where she really got mad at Kyle's sister Kim when she said, "You don't want me to talk about Harry, do you? You want me to tell
oh,
about
that's
Harry?"
right. That's
So
right.
there's
There's some
something.
stuff. Yeah. She
She
did
threw
got
it.
mad.
Didn't
Mm-hmm.
she throw something at Kim
Yes,
across the
she
table?
did. Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
Her glass or
Mm-hmm.
something?
Yes, she did. She threw a
Yeah.
glass.
Because Kim was about to out Harry for being,
Well, that's what they've been
sleeping with
saying.
somebody other than his wife.
I mean, but
And
That or something else.
or something. Well, all of that. It could be all of that.
Yeah.
Because my thing is this. You watch Lisa Rhinna on her Instagram, right? She always
Mm-hmm.
dancing, right? A lot of the times I've seen her dancing, I'm gonna say the times I've seen her dancing, she's been near Harry. Harry was sitting down typing one time. She was dancing, doing her thing, right? Harry
Mm-hmm.
was She was doing her thing. She even went close to him. She didn't touch him, but she got on like close. And I said, that man ain't a bit more concerned, turned on, want her than a man in the moon. He not interested. Okay,
yeah,
lady, get it together. Okay. So then another one I seen, he was outside grilling. Harry.
yeah.
Harry's meat, Harry's nails. Okay. I mean, the sentence just says it all for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's Hollywood though. It's a lot of
Yeah.
couples
Yeah, I
that
know, but
are
I mean,
not really what you I tell people.
Lisa and
I worked in the entertainment industry and I promise you, a lot of what you see is not real. It's not what it
okay,
really is.
okay. I'm gonna take
Without
that. I'm
getting
gonna
into
take
any
that.
details, a lot of what you see is not what it is. And people,
Okay,
it's a
True.
facade for a lot of them. And believe me, a lot. People that you wouldn't even think. That's just the way, thing. And it's not even just Hollywood, it's just the world
Right.
now. People
yeah,
just
well,
living their life
yeah,
and
of
doing what they
course,
want to do and they think it's okay. So
yes.
I,
So I'm
you
gonna
know,
say this to y'all about Lisa. Lisa didn't mind because I think people were thinking, oh my God. Because the first thing I thought was, I would never, if I was married to my husband, right? If I was married to my husband and my husband came home and said, oh, babe, look, I decided to get acrylic nails on this hand because of whatever. Lisa knows everybody talking about Harry possibly being gay, okay? And I just would not be showing that, is what people thinking, right? I wouldn't be showing that my husband got acrylic nails. What is wrong with her? But here's the thing I feel about Lisa. Lisa done already said, I'll do anything for a dollar. She said that. She keeps saying that. I'm all about the money. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
anything to make some money. You understand? Even if it means exploiting my family. even if it means putting my husband out there, making it, even though people already say, you know what I'm saying, that, this is the way this man is. She don't care. She gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, that's just more for them to talk about.
I don't even think
And
that's
that
what it
keeps her
is.
on the show.
I don't even think that's what it is. I think she's one of those
Kissy,
people
let me
that
tell you
she.
something before you. Kissy, don't go against me, no, Kissy. I'm tired
No,
of this.
listen. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Lisa's your girl. You the one said you can hang out with her. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think it is with her.
Yeah, tell me,
I
girl.
think
Tell me,
she is
baby.
the
Tell
type.
me. Talk
She
to me.
likes to get in there and she wants to let you know before other people
Yeah,
see it
that's the
because she
same
knows
thing I was
somebody's gonna
thinking.
see it.
Uh-huh.
So she's
Right.
like,
Wait, what you
let
mean
me
by other
get in
people?
there and let me make a joke out of it before other
Mm-hmm.
people see, and it
Yeah,
ends up
yeah,
on
I
Yeah.
understand.
you
Hmm.
know, it
You froze, and I can't hear
Froze.
you, Kissy. Vo, you was on the same track with her, Tammy.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing. Yep.
Yeah,
Just got put it out there on Front Street before anyone else say anything.
yeah. She need to
Now I
push
don't
it in,
I don't know
huh?
what Kim I don't know what Kim knows, but I wanted to know what that is though.
What?
About Harry. I want to
Wait,
know
say
what
that again. I didn't hear you.
I want to know what Kim knows about Harry. She didn't put that out there though.
Kim's up in a book. Kim writing a book, right?
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's writing a book.
Oh.
Kim is writing a book, and it's supposed to be a tell-all book about all the housewives, including Lisa Rinna, all of them,
Oh.
production and
oh
everything.
oh
Did you not know that, Kissy?
no.
Yeah,
No.
baby, her book coming out. Yeah, babes. Yep, sure
Oh,
is.
because there's
So,
something with, because early on they kind of talked about it, but they didn't really. Remember early on when she was having issues with Kyle and they got into
yep,
that argument in the
Mm-hmm.
limousine,
yep,
and it kind of came out where she admitted, I
yep,
can't remember which one of the housewives she admitted to, that she was basically carrying the family for years,
yep,
that her mother
Yes.
almost pimped her out as an actress. And
yep.
when Kyle wasn't
Mm-hmm.
getting roles anymore, she still, and all the money she made, she had to pay for, the house in Beverly Hills and everything.
Her
And
schooling,
then
her
even
everything.
when Kyle and her and what's his name got together in the
Mauricio.
beginning, she made a comment like she was supporting them. And
Yep,
Mauricio was kind of like, Kim, I mean, anything you want, we'll give to you.
yeah,
And she's kind of like, okay, now look at you all. You all millionaires now, and I'm struggling, and I'm an alcoholic
yeah,
struggling
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
because everybody took from me. Oh, she gonna
Right.
put
Yeah.
all that stuff in there.
Oh, baby, her
Oh,
book
Yeah.
gonna be juicy.
oh,
Because
it
what's
is.
because Bethany and Kyle are really good friends, and those two really didn't have money for a while. One of them had
Well,
like a
yeah,
really old car back in the day, and they were like just helping each other out. And
yeah.
I
Oh, I didn't
think,
know that.
yeah, hmm
I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, so our hour, we had an hour and 7 minutes. We did good. I'm very excited. We had a very good conversation. We talked about pretty much everything that was, kind of important about the season. I mean, not season, about that episode. And of course, we had to go back. I like to go back sometimes in the beginning of the show to catch some people up. You know what I'm saying? Like just in
hmm
case you didn't see the one before, just catch you, just run
right.
through that real quick. And so I like it. I appreciate it. You guys were great as usual. And for the people that are watching, I just want y'all to know that Monday we're doing our I'm doing this again, and it's gonna be on the Housewives of Potomac. So if y'all wanna watch the Housewives of Potomac, they air on Sunday nights. Check it out, and then see me on Monday night at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock. Is it Eastern? Kissy, keep me straight.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. And I'm interested in knowing, everybody's opinions and what they think, and coming up and talking to me. And I don't think that I'm gonna have Kissy. I don't know if Tammy's gonna be here Monday. I hope she is,
Mhm.
but I'm not certain. I know Kissy, everybody's, busy. I know my girls are busy. I might have Marcy. I might be by myself. I might need y'all and people in the chat to come and talk to me. But either way it goes, I'm gonna be here Monday at 7 p.m. 8 Eastern Standard, right? How you said that?
Eastern
Kissy?
Standard
Standard
Eastern
time.
It's like
Standard
I'm
Time.
having a tongue moment. But that's it, people. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys later. And thank you guys for coming, and whoever's watching, thanks for watching. For all the people that's going to watch after we're done airing,
That's
please,
right.
please, everybody, hit the thumbs up. I should have said that in the beginning. I always forget to say that. Hit the thumbs up, please.
Subscribe and notifications.
Subscribe if you have not hit subscribe. It is free. All you got to do is touch the bell.
Right.
And then they'll just let you know, like it'll give you like a little notification when I set my time to come on. And
Yeah.
Please comment in the comment afterwards. I like to
Right.
read the comments. I like to know what everybody's thinking. And so thank you so much. Thanks to you. I wanted to show this. Thank you, Karen.
Bye,
Thank
Karen.
you.
I'm gonna call you. I'm
Okay.
calling you. Thank you
Subscribe, like, and
guys.
share. Yes.
Yes. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.
All
Okay.
All
right. Bye
right. I'm
bye.
about to
Bye.
See
end
ya.
it.
Bye.